To effectively wake up early, you will have to reset your sleep schedule, develop effective waking up early habits, and become more of a morning person than you currently are. The method: retaining yourself. The first point is to pick your goal wake up time. If you would like to get good at being ready and roaring to go by 6 a.m., great. There is your goal. This will be the goal you are working toward every day of the week. You are going to do it gradually throughout to avoid shocking your system. That's right, every day of the week, including the weekends, until you completely reprogrammed. There won't be any sleeping in there whatsoever. But once you get it down, you won't need it to. The second point is to set your alarm clock 30 minutes earlier than normal. If you normally sleeping till 9, going cold turkey and arming for 6:30 just isn't going to happen. It's cloud happen once, but then you spend the entire day drinking coffee and regretting your life decisions. For the next day, set it for 8:45, and the next day 8:30. And even when you hit that glorious Saturday, take off 13 minutes until you hit your goal wake-up time. If morning are a serious issue for you, stay at one level for 2 days. Mondays and Tuesday can be spent at 8 o'clock, and then on Wednesday bring it down to 7:45. The third point is to give yourself enough time for a good night's rest. If you are used to sleeping from 12 to 9, resist as you get up earlier and earlier. Go to bed earlier and earlier. The goal isn't to need less sleep. The goal is just to wake up earlier, easier. Science tells us that if you get the recommended amount of sleep during the night, it's easier to do just that. You can also try conditioning your body to need less sleep. If passing on those night hours is like giving up your firstborn child. It's the same idea, but with maintaining a rest bedtime. The fourth point is to get excited. In order to hop out of the bed in the morning with gusto, you may need something this experiment as something to do first. After all, the path to new, more productive habit is certainly something to be proud of. What do you have going on the next day that you can't wait to get up for? A sign does not indicate its efficiency. Small things work just as well. Even getting excited for the morning cup of work, can't you almost taste it? The fifth point is get ready for the benefits. Waking up early is aligned to a bunch of different positive things. Research says that earlier risers get better grades and are generally more proactive, can anticipate problems and plan better than their late-rising counterparts. Hope you can handle your own impending exam. a sort of a chicken before the eating. Earlier racers have more time for exercise, family, and more quiet time at the office. Is sleep making their life better, or do they sleep better because they have good life? Try out for yourself. The sixth point is to mentally prepare yourself to wake up early. Run through your morning routine in your head so that you have a game plan for the early hours. If you have a plan, you will need to think like it just move. If you need to be out of the door and on the way at a certain time, think about how much time you will need for each step of your morning routine. Consider what, if anything, you can cut out of your routine to streamline the process. Do you need that shower or that cup of coffee? As you lay in bed, drifting off to bed, tell yourself, I need to wake up early tomorrow. I need to wake up at 5 a.m., make a pot of coffee, shower, shave, and be out of the door by 5:45. It will take me 20 minutes to drive to the airport, 10 more minutes to get set up in the long-term parking lot, and another 15 minutes to walk to security check. I can grab a quick breakfast in the terminal before my flight